Here are the biggest headlines you probably missed last week. Hey, I'm John B. I tell you the truth about mortgage and finance, and that's why you follow me. Let's get started with inflation. The CPI report came out this week and told us that prices are up 6.4% over last year. It's a little bit better than our numbers in January, but not quite as good as we wanted. But that news was eclipsed by this ongoing banking crisis that we're dealing with. Collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank about a week ago caused ripple effects through the US and Europe. We saw big losses in our stock market, and in Europe, no one felt this more than Credit Suisse. One of the largest banks in the world, they've been troubled with a lot of issues over the last few years. So when the turmoil started here, their stock price tanked. And it was so bad that just yesterday, UBS announced that they were buying the bank. All of this is bringing a lot of questions about the viability of other large banks around the world. Is this just a few mismanaged banks or the start of a much larger systemic issue? Then, to add insult to injury, consumer confidence dropped for the first time in months as inflation digs deeper into our pockets. And those surveys were taken before all this banking madness started. All of this is going to be fresh on the minds of the Federal Reserve when they meet next week. And there's talk that may slow down on their rate hikes. Strangely enough, all this chaos was great for interest rates, and we ended lower at 6.55%. And lots more to come this week with the Fed deciding if they're going to raise interest rates. We get fresh new and existing home sale numbers, and lots of goods, service, and manufacturing numbers. So give me a follow, stay tuned, and I'll keep you up to speed.